1, 2, 3. They're still married. They're still married. They're still married. For now.
Hello, my name is Zachariah with Old Man Gaming. It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while, but I'm not alone. The show returns because with me is my beautiful, lovely wife, Melissa.
Hello.
Prelude to Divorce has returned, my dear.
Yep.
And we're returning.
We're on hiatus.
We're returning with a mic drop here. This is the game of the year, both on our channel and literally every other award channel anywhere. This is one of those games that comes out once every 10 years and redefines what it is to be a game. That's what you're about to play here. That's the experience you're about to have. Are you excited about that?
Super excited.
Have I talked it up too much? Like, are we already at a point where it can't possibly live up to the hype?
I mean, look. I enjoy Super Mario Brothers.
Yes.
I feel like the things that make this game a wonderful game are not necessarily things that somebody like me is really going to appreciate that much. Not to take anything away from the game. It's just not my
We'll see.
milieu.
We'll see. I do tend to think, I do understand that you like kind of the turn off your brain games.
Yeah.
With Mario. And while this is not a turn your brain off game, it definitely is an escape game.
Hey! What the stop.
She's yelling at the dog, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
While it is an escape game. It allows you to kind of be in a world that's not your own, be someone who you are not. Which
Okay.
I think might speak to some of that.
Okay.
Well, we shall see. I have set it up so that you will be first player. I'm going to be second player.
I'm not sure what happened.
I don't know what that is. She's pointing at a stain on her shirt.
It's water. It's wet.
Is that
I don't
wet?
know why it's wet.
I don't know. So you're going to make the character. Right off the bat, we're going to create a character. We're going to go through at least the tutorial, maybe a little bit farther than that.
Okay.
Because the tutorial is pretty long. And this can tend to be a slightly complicated game. However, I'm here. I know how to play it, and I do want to point out our 7-year-old plays this.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. Would you stop?
What the fuck are you
Dog.
doing?
This dog. So
What is she doing?
why don't you go ahead and press new game. And now I would say Explorer. Since this is your first time, we should go on the easy mode.
Do I have to have horns?
No, you can have whatever you want. Don't go higher.
What does that say?
Tactician. That's how it's spelled.
Okay.
Tactician.
Honor. Custom.
Okay. Custom.
I was just looking.
No, that's fine. I'll explain. Custom basically allows you to set each of the game difficulty experiences to whatever you want. Honor is like the super hardest mode, plus all of your characters are nuzlocked, which means if they die, they're dead. Tactician is the hardest mode without that, like the hardest difficulty. Balance is just your normal. This is what I usually play. Things are definitely tough in certain places in the game. Explorer is a much more. There's going to be things that are a little bit harder for people who don't play often, but overall, you're there for the experience of the game.
Can you turn this so it doesn't move?
No.
No?
I might be able to after we get in the game, but right now I can't.
Okay.
So here we go.
Emmy, knock it off.
She's not doing anything now.
She's going through the toy bin.
She's just sniffing at it. It's all right. It'll be okay. Got my eye on her. You have one job, Melissa. It's to entertain your adoring fans that you haven't been able to entertain. Holidays suck, guys. It's just the way it is.
Happy New Year. Well, this won't be until after next week, but
Yeah.
today is currently while we're recording.
We
New
are
Year's
playing on
Eve.
New Year's Eve, yes. That's Lizelle. She's not you. This is you. Like, you're looking out of your own eyes. They wanted you to feel it. This gets creepy.
Cut your fuck. How do you wipe your ass?
Well, he doesn't. He's a mind flayer. He eats brains.
Does he not shit brains?
I don't think they shit. I don't think mind flayers shit.
Everything that takes in fuel has...
You're in a land of fantasy and magic, Melissa.
Ooh,
Something.
that would be a superpower to have.
To not shit?
To not shit.
You need to play a role-playing game and then, like... all I want to do in this role-playing game is just not let my character shit.
Not expel
I don't want my
any
character
waste.
to shit.
Ew. Ew. Why did her eye open up for it? That was weird.
Yeah, creepy, right? That's a mind flare.
That looks like one
Looks
of
like
the
what?
guys from Futurama.
What? Oh, the Zoidberg?
Yeah.
Zoidberg species. So that's your eye that it just went into.
Okay.
Now we get to create you and me. And I have to start in with my controller. It's going to be like, who are you? Who are you? I'm going to lead you through this. I'm going to help you out with this. Don't do this. Press B to don't reset because the tutorials don't really teach you anything. I'm going to start in. So now we're going to have the split screened.
So do I say don't reset again?
Yeah, press B. Okay, so this side is your screen. Okay, you want a custom character.
Okay.
So LB and RB are going to take you through each thing that you want to do. Do you want to mess with your appearance first? Or do you want to mess with your statistical stuff?
Does appearance impact statistical?
No. In no way,
or
shape, or form.
Vice versa?
No. So, like, this is your race, and you can scroll through each race. I'm not going to go into all of this because you just don't need to know it. Human. Then there's,
Base racial speeds.
unless you want me to. If you want me to get deep, we can.
Well, I mean, I imagine your race matters
Yes.
with your proficiency.
It kind of does and doesn't. If we were playing pen and paper Dungeons and Dragons, it would really matter. But in this game, they've kind of made it so that you can play kind of anything with anybody. It's like some races are better with other things, but some races... But for the most part, you will be effective no matter what race and class
So
you pick.
this race has a sub-race.
A lot of them have sub-races.
But humans do not.
Humans don't. Now you're in class. You moved. Okay.
Charlotte. Criminal. Entertainer.
That's how you gain inspiration points. That's how kind of this game's form of role-playing.
Wait, what am I doing in this game?
You're just playing. You're just making your character. You haven't even found
I
anything
understand
else.
that, but like, am I making the best character to do what?
Whatever you want.
Like, am I gonna fight a dragon, or what am I? Like,
Yeah, there will be dragon fighting, but the way it works is you end up building a team. Okay. Like I will be a member on your team, and then there's other companion
I don't get to
characters.
choose.
What?
I don't get to choose who's on my team.
Yes, you do, but you have to meet them in game and then recruit them.
But I'm just stuck with you.
Yes, if I'm playing with you, you're stuck with me. Why do I bother? Why do I bother? But yes, you're stuck with me. But we'll meet other characters that you can recruit to your team.
Can I use this at all times instead of this?
I think so.
Okay.
No, you can't use that to move. You have to use the analog stick to move. Because this is like hotkey stuff.
Okay.
But for now, I think you can use the directional pad.
Dwarf.
Yeah, and then there's other ones. There's the halfling.
If you're a dwarf, are you automatically a guy?
No.
So
all of these are, you could switch the gender. And that's
where
all
do
in
you do
appearance.
that?
It's all in appearance.
Oh, it's appearance. Okay. Well, I want to know what a female dwarf looks like.
There. You had to switch the body type.
Oh.
Because you can be...
I understand. Okay.
Alright. I'm going to let you play with it a little bit. Ask questions. I got to make my character.
Half elf. She's pretty hot.
Half elves tend to be attractive. I tend to go for...
How do I zoom out? Because they're like...
I think that's him. There.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Oh, you can turn them too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a gnome.
That's a female dragonborn.
Yes.
Look at her stance. She's like, come at me, bitch.
She is. Yes, Dragonborn's a very come at me bitch.
Ew.
And that's a half orc. I played a half orc usually. And then did you see the tieflings? The tieflings are the ones with horns.
I didn't go back.
The tieflings are the second one, I think.
Oops.
After elf. Because I think that's the elf, just a straight elf, not a half elf.
What's up with our eyes?
I don't know. That's a tiefling. Those are the ones with horns. And just so you know, you can change their skin color, their horns, everything. None of this is like this should give you a base idea of what they look like, but you could change every physical thing about them, basically.
Am I gonna see my own character?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go through all of this to
You're
pick
gonna
out
see
a
your own character a lot. Also, your character is what you see if you decide to fuck people.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew?
It's a game. Why do I want to do that?
Because maybe you're into some of the companions.
Not a porn game.
I mean, it gets pretty rough. It gets pretty porny at some points. Romance Minthara, everybody. It gets pretty porny.
This lady just looks like a bitch.
You can change your physical appearance. Everybody needs to lock in because this whole first episode is going to be character creation. I don't think you've ever really had a good character creator that we've ever messed with before, have we, in a game?
This gnome reminds me of Scarlett Johansson for some reason.
Really?
In the face.
I'm not seeing that, but that's fair.
I kind of want to be this one.
That's fine. You can totally be that one. And again, you can change her horns, her eye color, skin color, everything. My original character that I actually completed the game with was a half orc. He was a half orc monk.
No, I think I just want to be a human.
Really? All these choices, you just want to be a human?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, it's you. You do you. I have not started making my character yet because I need to know what you're going to play so I can fill in a gap. So you can be... So, do you mind if I explain? Wizard, they're magic users. They can also learn spells from scrolls you find by sacrificing money.
From what you find?
Yeah, from like scrolls you find.
Scrolls, okay.
They have a little bit more, I would say they have a little bit more versatility than other magic users, but they don't have the kind of raw magic power that others do. So go back over. Oh, you went all the way. That's a barbarian. Barbarians are like Conan. They don't really use armor. They're big, like, damage machines. Yeah, that's basically it. They also have rage where they go berserk. Bard.
No.
Cleric are religious warriors. They usually follow some sort of religion, and they gain their magical powers from... I haven't even gotten through the explanation. Druid are nature-born mages that can turn into animals, as well as also cast certain forms of magic and speak to animals, stuff like that. They're very, like magic hippies. I don't know what else to say about them.
What do I do a druid?
They're cool. Fighters are your straight warriors.
Why is she dressed just like a cleric?
No, they're not dressed the same.
Look. Cleric.
It's different.
Fighter. Just different color.
That's chainmail and that's scale mail. They're different. Fighters, they're fighters, but they're much more strategic fighters. They can put effects on people and do a lot of straight damage. Monks are martial artists. They're kung fu martial artists. They fight with unarmed weaponry really well, or staffs. Paladin, again, they're kind of like... They're knights, basically. They're super, super honorable, super, like... I must do what I must do, like, sort of characters. But they can also cast spells and do some stuff like that. Rangers are archers. They can also befriend animals. They can also kind of go stealthy and have some spells. Rogues, thieves, assassins. Also sniper-type archers.
Do they have any sort of powers?
What do you mean powers?
Like
I mean,
magic?
all of these have powers.
Like magic powers.
They can gain some spells, if I recall correctly. I do also want to point out that Oh wait, we're on Explorer, so we can't cross class. But they have mostly sneaky abilities. Sorcerer is another type of magic user. They're much more about just like pulling the spells out, like hitting with big damage spells. They don't have as wide a versatility of spells, but they have a lot more attacking. A warlock is between a sorcerer and a fighter. Basically what they do is they gain all their powers because they have made a deal with some sort of otherworldly creature, like a Cthulhu or a demon or something. So they get magic powers in addition to whatever. And then you're back at wizard. So what are you picking? You seem to really like the druid and the rogue you centered on a lot.
I like the druid, I like the rogue, and I like the wizard.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I'm gonna do the rogue.
Okay, okay. Click it. Oh, just... Oh, you went back before.
Is there anything to choose in there?
No. Well, all of this is changeable in the appearance, so don't worry about that. Like, that's just your identity. It won't change your character thing. And then that's what you look like physically. To start, but you'll be able to change all of that in the appearance. Okay. So if you're being a rogue, I need to pick my character.
Background.
We're already 16 minutes into the episode. This might be a long episode, everybody.
Acolyte. You've spent your life in service to a temple.
Oh, wow.
Learning secret rites and God or goals. If I'm a thief, I'm not going to have spent my life in service to a temple.
Then pick a different one. But you don't think temples employ thieves? Well, I got news for you, baby. I'm gonna play a tiefling. I think I'm gonna play a bard just to annoy you.
You're an expert in manipulation, prone to exaggeration, and more than happy to profit from it. Bending the truth and turning allies against each other will lead to greater success down the road. Breaking the law and survival leverage, profiting.
Bardic halfling. Subrace. Strong. I want to do.
You acquire the fall. Oh, there's skills. Okay. Insight, religion, deception, sleight of hand.
This would help. The charlatan would help you a lot, or the criminal would help you a lot with being a rogue. If you want to like synergize. Just saying.
Animal handling.
Not that any of it really matters.
You're skilled in a particular craft. Meh. You were raised in a family among the social elite, accustomed to power and privilege, accumulating renown, power, and loyalty.
You know how to play bard? Such a hard time choosing stuff.
Outlander. You grew up in the wilds, learning to survive far from the comforts of civilization. Surviving unusual hazards of the wild will enhance your prowess and understanding. Sage. You are curious and well-read, with an unending thirst for knowledge. Learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you. What is Arcana?
Arcana is your knowledge of magic, all things magical. Like how well you know that stuff. That, I'm not Longstrider.
After surviving a poor and bleak childhood, you know how to make the most of every little out of very little. Using your street smarts bolsters your spirit for the journey ahead. Ooh. Sleight of hand and stealth.
No, I think I want to play a druid. Change my mind. Change my mind, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to play a little
Deception and sleight of hand. Deception and stealth. Sleight of hand and stealth. So, the charlatan, the criminal, and what was that last one?
No, play druid.
The urchin.
Yeah.
Charlatan.
Oh, I hate that they can't start turning into animals. They're so weak in the tutorial.
Charlatan. You're an expert in manipulation. Ugly. You spent your life in... No. You have a history of... No. I think I want to be... a charlatan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry about this. Just don't worry about it, okay? It'll get real deep and complicated, and it's just not worth it. And especially with the difficulty we're on.
Can I change these things?
So it's already assigned, right?
Okay.
And then if you scroll down and find what it's assigned to, you can take it out of it and put it into something else. You can only put it into things that have that dot next to it.
I don't understand what you just said. I'm sorry.
Let me see.
No, taking the remote is not going to help me.
Just click on athletics, see what happens. Press A. Oh, okay. It's not assigned yet. So yeah. You can assign that to anything. Press A again to get rid of that. There you go.
Assign it to... I don't understand.
Why did it say it was assigned? That's so weird. So, like, see the ones with the little dot? Like this one. It says -1 and then it's got a dot there. You can assign skill proficiency to that skill. And then, like, press A on it. See how now it became a +1? It went up by 2? That's what it does. So
I want to have some athletic ability, so I want to turn that on.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. But you only have one. You can only light that
I
up
can
on
only
one. That's what I'm
bolster
saying.
one.
Yeah. So if you want to switch, you need to press A on that again, and then find.
Okay.
You can only bolster the ones with the dots next to it.
Okay.
Okay. We'll do Outlander.
Helps you shove and resist being shoved.
That's fine. We're on easy mode.
Recognize magic interacts, so I'm already 1 there. I feel like having at least a 1 in athletic is important. I mean, I don't have that in real life. Or IRL, as Stella would say. Of the world and its people. Investigation checks. Analyze clues. Solve mysteries. Religion. Animal handling. Insight. Why do I only have a 1 in almost everything?
Because you're a first level character.
Would that be the same regardless of
Fat nose.
what I picked?
No, it would not. Like sleight of hand +7, you're not going to have that with anything other than a rogue.
Oh. How do I automatically have a 5 in acrobatics, but I had a -1 in athletics? Is this game saying that gymnasts aren't athletes?
I'm not going to speak.
I feel like Simone Biles would have something to say about that. Mary Lou Retton. All the other ones that I don't know their names.
Good call. Good call. You definitely made this less about the game and more about you as you spoke.
Why is that racial skills versus skills?
Huh?
Racial skills.
Because you get extra proficiency for being a human.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now you got 4 in skill proficiency, which is actually from your class.
So I can add 4.
Well, you can put 4 dots.
Yeah.
Which are already assigned. You would have to unassign them and change them.
Oh, they're already assigned.
Yeah. See, they're already.
I see. Okay. Skill expertise. Oh, it automatically gives the extra to the sleight of hand and the stealth, which are my...
Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah. Because you're a rogue, it automatically, does that for you.
How do you change this stuff? How do you...
Okay, so you use the analog on this, unfortunately, but... Yeah.
Yeah, but how do I change that?
You just move over. Not on random. You got to go down to something with a slider, and then you move over, and it'll change it.
Oh.
The random is you would click A on it, and it would randomize the character, basically.
How can you hear the voice?
Where to? Let a happy. It's more of those wretched things.
Why is it a boy's voice?
Because every other one, because you can assign anything to anything, so every other one's a woman's voice. So switch to the next one.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
I can't
I
hear
can
it.
feel its aura.
Sorry, I didn't want it to mess with the mic. Go for it.
Too, Rex.
Sorry, guys, you might get a
What was
little bit
that?
of a double up.
Stop talking.
Let's hope the locals are friend. Health. Be wary.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
Are they all British?
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Where's
D&D.
it next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary.
It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
I like that voice.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it back down a little bit.
All these faces look the same.
No, they don't. They're completely different.
She looks weathered.
Well, you could change
I
the
feel
maturity.
like that's me.
You could turn the maturity up and give her a ton of wrinkles like I gave my dude. You don't have to. I'm just saying that, like, if you want her to look weathered, you could make her look weathered. No matter what face you pick.
Oh. That nose is...
Uh-oh!
What just happened?
That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. The game crashed.
Ah!
That is
I
not
have to-
good.
Should we end this episode?
We're gonna pause this episode for sure.
Are we back?
All right, I believe we're back. Everybody. Let me check one more time just to make sure. Yes, we're counting down and that you're hearing our voice. So I think we're okay. I made sure that my driver updates were all good, and I went back through and verified the installation on Baldur, so hopefully that won't happen again. I am done with my character.
I'm just picking my eye. I think I'm almost done. No?
That's fine. You're fine. You're totally good.
Hazelnuts.
Gotta rename my character here.
Gray eyes.
Name him Harvard. Actually, he's a half line, so I'm gonna go Harvard Chili Bottom. Oh,
Heterochromia.
not enough. Not enough.
There's like 2% of the world has
Chili.
heterochromia. And,
You can have it. You can have it.
oh, where did my... Oh, no.
Guardian. Just gonna randomize this.
Tattoo style. Ooh.
Randomize that girl. Look at that. Got a skull for a
What
lady.
in the world?
Oh, that'd be so sad. That's fine. We'll do that one. And I'm gonna venture forth so I can help you finish up. I'm readied.
Cursed rose. Where? Oh, on her neck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you getting tats?
Yeah, I'm not.
You getting tatted up? You're not a very tatty lady in real life.
I'm not.
I like
I
your
mean-
very curly, blonde, highlighted hair. think
I
that's pretty
haven't
cool.
even had an opportunity to change her hair.
Oh, keep going down.
Do I want... Earrings are just a pain in the ass. Eye makeup.
Let's see it changing.
Makeup's annoying. Tint intensity. Tint of what?
Tint of the color.
Color of what?
Well, the color's below the tint intensity for whatever reason.
Color of what?
Of the eye makeup.
Oh.
Or maybe not. I don't know what the tint intensity is. Metallic tint level. No idea.
We'll leave it high.
That's lip tint.
There are literally no changes.
Yeah, because you haven't... I don't... Yeah, you need to go tint intensity on the lip.
That's fine. We're gonna... Oh!
Now you can change your hairstyle.
That... Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to be a rogue.
Aren't I?
Are you sure you're a rogue? Well, finish your appearance.
Okay, I wanted to just point out the graphics here is awful
Why do you say that?
on this hairstyle.
Why do you say that?
Look at her hairline.
What?
Look at her, around her face, her hairline.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Do you think that looks like hair?
Yeah.
That looks terrible.
Alright, well, Larian, you heard it here. Melissa.
The hairline
Van
there, that
Siders.
looks awful.
That looks fine.
No. That looks... For the amount of detail in... Go back. In, like, her curls.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of detail there. The hairline hair looks awful.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't see it.
Who would fight with their hair down like that? I
I mean, remember, you can be like a wizard.
Yeah.
Don't really have to worry if your hair's up if you can, like, cast a fireball.
Then you'd be worried about it catching fire.
That's true. That's true.
I want to go back. Jeez, how many are there?
There's a lot. Can I let you in on a secret?
What?
Press A on it. And you can see them all. If you could see that far. I always have a problem picking this way because they're so small. But it gives you an idea up front of what you're looking at.
I just wanted... I don't know where it is. This one? Yeah, that one.
You want that one? Okay. No beard, I'm assuming. Boy.
There. Oof.
Well, you can change the tint and the color too. Below it.
Oh, you can?
So, yeah, so like that's the purple, but then you can
I
like...
want purple hair.
Okay. Well, that's highlights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a natural blonde?
Right there.
No, natural blonde's hair color?
Yeah. Click on it. Yeah, it goes... I think it's the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, blonde one.
Ash blonde.
Okay.
And I want purple highlights.
Okay. Now you can... You skipped over the purple.
I want... Oh.
Those are the
Like,
purples.
oh, I like...
And then you can just shoot up the intensity or shoot it down of how seeable it is. And then the graying intensity is how gray your hair has become.
Shut up. Alright, I think I'm done. Wait,
Okay.
you said that...
Just go back to class. I want to make sure that you're on the right... Yeah, you're on Rogue, okay. I couldn't remember because they always put a bow on the back of the Ranger.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
afraid that you had accidentally selected the Ranger. But you're right. Everything's right. So go all the way to appearance, hit Y. Alright, so what do you... Press A. So what do you want to name her?
I don't know.
Well, you gotta pick a
It took
name.
me 9 months to name a child.
Look, pick a name. Just pick your own name if you want. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't know what to name.
You have to name her. It's your character. I can't name her for you. I'm Harvard Chili. I'm a halfling. They got weird names. It was gonna be Harvard Chili Bottom, but I ran out of characters.
When does this supposedly take place?
It's a fantasy world. It doesn't take place in any time that we have experienced or know of.
I didn't see any modern people.
It's medieval, but there's also like I would say it is medieval in nature. Yes, it is not Earth though by any means. Our Earth, it is not that.
I'm just gonna do Mary Smith.
Okay, all right. Press Y to choose your guardian. Now, to save us time, you can either just pick this or hit randomize till you like a guardian. Don't worry, it's a character that comes up.
What is this person doing?
invading your thoughts and dreams.
Do I want to have a nightmare?
It's up to you. Because you can actually customize them. It's silly that you can customize them, honestly, though. Especially with what they turn out being.
No, I want that last one.
You can't go back. It's random. Well, wait. Go down. Maybe you can go down backwards through it. Oh, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Press Y and hold it. You're going to venture forth. We're going to venture forth.
Alright.
Hope you're ready for a 4-minute cutscene. That's
Oh,
what we're about to
Jesus.
get. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's the only real giant cutscene in the game, in fairness, until the end. So, it was something I had, like, given it points against in my review.
What is Zoidberg doing over here?
Zoidberg. I love it. I love that you think one of the most dangerous monsters in the lexicon of Dungeons and Dragons. You immediately compared him to a comedic Futurama character.
He looks like Zoidberg.
I think many D&D fans would be like, Zoidberg looks like him. I love this guy, by the way. I always talk about this guy in the bell tower because he sees it, and instead of running down to safety as a true guard, he runs up to ring the bell. Doesn't make it, but still, gotta appreciate that. It's a real Batman
I mean, he
move.
wouldn't have made it down either.
He might have survived what was about to happen. That.
I mean, does the city need a bell though when they hear that?
Right? The bell is suddenly obsolete. So what mind flayers do is they kidnap people. They put those tadpoles in their brain. The tadpoles do a thing called ceramorphosis, which turns you into the mind flayer. Some dragons for you in your Dungeons and Dragons.
Is this Dungeons and Dragons?
This is straight out of Dungeons and Dragons. So Larian made 2 other CRPGs, which are were this kind of genre. And then basically they paid Wizards of the Coast a bunch of money to make the 3rd Baldur's Gate game. And they made one of the best games ever made, in all fairness. So, like, the system that you actually play this in, like, the computerized system, like, you, after you play this, you could go sit down at a D&D table and understand what's happening. Like, that's how close to Dungeons & Dragons they made it. Ooh. I would not do that. Especially, like, the Githyanki, like, never wear those in a winter area.
I also couldn't have shot fire down somebody's intestines. You know how that go like that. They're gonna be oxygen.
Where did they shoot fire down the intestines?
When he like ripped open a hole and shot fire.
Yeah, it's in the ship.
Oh, I thought he was in.
No, it's in the ship.
So they're killing the bad guy and he's just disappearing?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
we
it's
plug in
teleportation.
this space heater?
We can. It's plugged in. We just need to turn it on.
Freezing. Well, I don't know.
Problem is the amount of space we have for that cord does not allow for certain things. Just turn it on there. Not gonna hurt anything. Everything's metal down here. Yeah, it's on 400. Now we're in Avernus, which is hell. Basically.
Who's this person?
That's Lizelle. So, you can... There's a lot of different ways to play this game. You can play it the way we're playing it with custom characters. Or you can play what's called origin characters, where they're pre-made characters that they already made that you can just jump into, basically. Those characters are also the companions that we meet, that we can recruit. But we're about to get out of our pods. You're on this side.
Okay.
Look at that mustache. Oh! I'm looking sexy with my halfling ass. Alright, so this one moves the camera, and this one moves the character.
My head.
See?
Journal updated.
Escape the Nautiloid. That's what the ship is called that we're in.
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been. Not getting back in that thing.
That's your thing.
Not getting back in that thing.
Okay, now.
Well, why am I choosing to get in it and she's just like, yeah, no, fuck off.
Not getting back in that thing.
Well, why do you want to get back in it? They put the thing in your brain in there.
Well, I mean, I didn't really know what it was, but it's giving me the option to use it.
Yeah, use just means interacting with whatever you're interacting
And my
with.
character's like, yeah, no. Like, I didn't think that was how video games work.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
So, those are your options. Now, when it has a bracket thing, that's the skill proficiency that it's going to use. Okay. Now, this is the difficulty class. These are any bonuses you're getting, and you press Y to roll the dice. Ooh, you got it! I almost never get this roll for some reason. So now press A.
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Okay, so now you can still reach towards it, or we can leave. Whoops! She even told you it was gonna crumble. Alright, so come over here, because this is a tutorial they built into it, a way to kind of heal. When you, well, let's collect from this guy. Press A to loot him. Dead Mind Flare. Take that topaz, baby.
Dead. Good.
And then over here, if we click on this, we're gonna get all our health back.
Do we have low health?
Yes, because you blew us up with that thing.
How do you tell?
So, right there, that's your amount of health. 20 out of 20. Alright, so now we can move on. Through the sphincter. Oh, yeah. Into the next big challenge. Oh, goody, you get to do
What
this.
are we in? Are we in like a ship?
Yes. Come over here, though. You hear that voice?
Where are you?
Come over here.
I don't.
Just turn the camera. You can see. There we go. Alright, now you want to press on this thing right here.
I can't see.
Turn the camera.
I don't like that.
That's how it works. That's how every modern game works. Okay, so I can't wait for you to do this. No, use it again. What are you leaving me?
Oh, is that what?
Yeah, that's the thing that controls the elevator. You're like, fuck it out. Fuck this halfling guy.
Go back to my pod. What's over here?
That should be an ending of the game. That doesn't do anything for whatever reason.
Doesn't do anything.
But over there, you want to go to that body. There you go. I'm gonna come listen because it's gonna be fun. You want to talk to it. I'm gonna get creepy. I can't wait to see what you do.
You've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain
Roll
quivers
this
in
perception. You
expectation.
succeeded.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Okay, now these are the options you have to speak to it.
The enemy. So many enemies. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You know no creature like this. One
You
that is
failed your
more
account.
brain than person.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
You will have good dexterity as a rogue. I'll say that. I don't know if you put anything in the investigation, but I know that you would have good dexterity. You gonna break it? Okay.
Well, it said remove us.
Yeah, no, okay. You got a -1 on strength, though. Oh, you got it. Because it'll -1 to 13. Success. Continue.
Oh.
Oh, God, I wish you guys could see your
From the
face.
skull. But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
It's up to you.
Spare the creature.
It's up to you. You mutilate it, or... Okay.
I'm a thief, I'm not a murderer.
So I do want to say right now, this right here, Stella's obsessed with this thing. Like, this is the thing that Stella, like, wants to be best friends with.
Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
The tap.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
I am loving every minute of this. I wish people could see your face. Melissa's face has been in a permanent, like, the entire time.
I don't want to be buddies with this thing.
It's your call.
Do nothing for me. Do everything for us.
I don't want to kill it, but
Well, if you attack it, we'll have to kill it.
I don't want to go with it. And if I say I'll go but not with you, I feel like that's not going to go over well.
I don't remember. I've never picked that, so I don't know what will happen.
I mean, I want to get out of here too, right?
Yeah. I will say this. If we stick with him for now, or it, you don't have it, like, it's not just like you have a pet brain for the rest of the game.
Alright.
To the helm we go. We
This
are going
is
to the
your
helm.
daughter's favorite character. She calls it Brainy. She's obsessed with it. She's pissed that you don't get to keep it right after the game. And all she keeps talking about every time we play is, like, when do we get back to Brainy? Like... Alright, we're going to end the first episode here. So we're at 45 minutes. Nice long one for you guys, but Melissa, I think, got more into character creation than she expected to. And, yeah, we're going to see where we go from here. I don't know where we're going to go because Melissa's face was really happy during character creation. Right now, it is just contorted in irritation. So we're going to see what happens. You guys can reach us on Facebook at OhMyGamingDH, on Twitter at OhMyGaming9. You can join our Discord, links in the description below. Info us and all of our shows from there. We'll see you guys next week with more Baldur's Gate 3.
Bye.